Hello and welcome to Titanium Taras Tarot, and today I will be doing a what should you pay attention to due to your intuitive style video, okay? So for this I'll be using some concepts from Superconscious Education brought to us by Chris Duncan. I will also be using the Universe Has Your Back by Gabrielle Bernstein deck. And with that being said, my gorgeous triple tears, let us get into the cards and concepts. So my insight for the day is being able to notice what is happening around you, being able to objectively I'm thinking of the Armenian word, which is nishmarel, which would be remarquer in French, which would be noticing in English. Yes, to notice things that are happening, so that, as I talked about in the previous video, be like, huh, that's interesting, that's a detail. And I have a habit of, when something does not turn out the way I planned or thought that it would turn out, I tend to think of, I don't know what's gonna happen, but this is definitely gonna work out in my favor. And by that cognition, already whatever happens turns out in my favor. Okay, so that was for my insight. Because why is that? Because you are setting yourself up for success. Now, if you think that whatever happens is basically geared towards leading you to failure, you are not actually instilling the right mindset within yourself to get the best out of any situation. So the change starts from within. If you really want to have a big impact, start changing from inside yourself so that your external world can match your internal world. Okay? So that was what I have for the insight. So now onto the perfectionist. And by the way I'll be dividing this reading is with the 9 orientations. So the first group of individuals that I will be pulling for are my too many cards. 3 cards fell. So for my perfectionists, please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my perfectionists, please come forward and share what attitude they should adopt to get what they want. No. What should they pay attention to due to their intuitive style this week? And perfectionists are the individuals who intuitively know how things should be done in order for them to turn out great, right? So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my perfectionists, please come forward and share what attitude, no, what should they pay attention to due to their intuitive style this week? Please, God, angels, and guides, and you got, I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. So, my perfectionists, in order to notice, it's the title, what should you pay attention to due to your intuitive style is, what is it that you're doing to get closer to consciousness? Are you doing whatever it takes, or are you just doing something from time to time when you feel like it? You know? So that was it for my perfectionists. Now on to my helpers, the individuals who intuitively know how to assist anyone in any given situation at any time. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my helpers, please come forward and share what... I'm getting a song in my head. What can they do to be more... What should they pay attention to due to their intuitive style? is a song about someone who is had enough with someone else because they were playing them around, not really giving them the time of day. Now, the card that I pulled for you guys, my helpers, okay, is maybe you being distracted is going to be something that might happen this week, so be attentive to that. So this card says, I surrender to a power greater than me. I surrender to a power greater than me. I feel like you are so tapped in, tuned in, and turned on to consciousness that you are surrendering what you want to do, your ego's wants, and you're following God, and you're following what your intuition is telling you. Okay? So that is what I got for my helpers. So what you should pay attention to, my gorgeous helpers, is, are you really listening to your intuition this week? Are you? So now on to my achievers, the individuals who intuitively know how to set goals and go about achieving them one by one. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good, yes. Achievers are the ones who intuitively know how to set goals and go about achieving them one by one. So what should they pay attention to due to their intuitive style this week? And you got, I am the loving energy of the universe. Because we're all made of stardust. We're all made of what the universe is made of. We have part of God within us. Just like there is a part of God in everything, because God created all of us. Now, that is my perception. You don't need to abide by it, but that is how I see it. Okay, we are the creations of God. So we are a part of God because we are a creation of it. Just like a cell within your body is a part of you. We are a part of God. I hope that makes sense. If not, ask questions and it'll be my pleasure to answer. So that was it for my achievers. Alright, now on to my individualists. The individuals who intuitively know what to place in the center of attention, how long to keep it there, for what aim, and what purpose. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my individualists, please come forward and share what attitude they should adopt to get what they want this week. Please, God, angels, and guides. No, not attitude. What should they pay attention to due to their intuitive style this week? Please come. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my individualists, please come forward and share what should they pay attention to due to their intuitive style this week. Please, God, angels, and guides. And you got, when I lean towards love, I am led. LED. Right? You are led, like, come hither. Type. So, when you lean on love, you are led. Your next step will be shown to you. So are you leaning on love, or are you following your ego, which is saying you don't need love, you don't need God, you don't need nobody, you got this, right? You don't got this. You do need God. You do. And the moment you understand that yes, you need to be on good terms with God. When you understand that, but that is my own personal understanding. If you choose not to, that's perfectly fine as well. But my understanding is that you need to be good with God. If you're good with God, God will be good with you. Okay? So just lean on love and you'll be led. Right? So that was it for my... And if you have any questions, I feel like this was a very, very vague... This was very vague. So please, if you do, ask away. Alright? I don't want to be confusing. I want to be as clear as possible. But I don't know what you guys are understanding or not understanding from what I'm saying. So please don't feel shy. Okay. So that was it for my individualists. Alright, now on to my investigators. The individuals who intuitively know what to research, how long to research it, what methodology to use, and for what aim and what purpose. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my investigators, please come forward and share what should they pay attention to due to their intuitive style this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good. And you got, when I am in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disturbed. So be sure that whatever you are doing, if you want to make sure that everything goes smoothly, make sure that you are doing that from a place of universal love, and avoid thinking of other things or other reasons or whatnot. Okay. Yes. Okay, so that was it for my investigators. Alright, now on to my loyalists. The individuals who intuitively know what to stay loyal to, how long to stay loyal to it, for what aim, and what purpose. So, please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my loyalists, please come forward and share what should they pay attention to their intuitive style this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Am I doing the investigators? Let me. Perfectionists, helpers, achievers, individualists, investigators, loyalists. Please come forward and share what should my loyalists pay attention to due to their intuitive style this week. And my loyalists, if I haven't mentioned it, are the individuals who intuitively know what to stay loyal to, how long to stay loyal to it, for what aim and what purpose. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good. And you got, I honor how I want to feel. My loyalists honor how you want to feel at any given moment. Okay? And not just, when I say honor how you want to feel, it's honor the actual emotion you want to feel as, like, for the longest duration of time. You want to feel love? What is that thing that you crave, that you want? Become it. Emanate it. Like I said, become it. Okay, so that was it for my loyalists. Now on to my enthusiasts. Alright, so as I said, on to my enthusiasts. The individuals who intuitively know what to be enthusiastic about, how long to be enthusiastic about it, for what aim and what purpose. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good. Those are too many cards. Please come forward and share what should my enthusiasts pay attention to their intuitive style this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my enthusiasts, please come forward and share what should they pay attention to due to their intuitive style. And you got attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. So my enthusiasts, whenever you see someone who's trying to push you away, who's trying to keep their distance, just make sure, just know that is a form of protection, so that because they actually need help and they don't want to show you that they need help. They want to show you that they're in charge of everything. But it's kind of like a decoy for the moment. They're doing it so that you don't see that they actually need help, but they don't want your help. That's it, because they hold you to such a high regard. And they don't want you to think that they're less than. Okay. So that was it for my enthusiasts. Now on to my protectors. The individuals who intuitively know how to keep things safe, for how long, for what aim, and what purpose. So Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my protectors. Please come forward and share what should they pay attention to due to their intuitive style. And you got, the universe works fast when I'm having fun. My protectors, enjoy what you're doing. Like it. Have fun with it. And you'll see how more things will just pop up into your consciousness. And you'll just realize more things that you'll be able to utilize while protecting something that is dear to you. Okay? So that was it for my protectors. Now, onto my chameleons. The individuals who intuitively know what intuitive style to use in any given situation. So, please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my chameleons, please come forward and share what attitude they should adopt to get what they want. No. What should they pay attention to their intuitive style this week? Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my chameleons, please come forward and share what should they pay attention to due to their intuitive style this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, and you got. In any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. You can surrender more just by praying, contemplating, and being still. So, yeah, whenever you need a moment, my gorgeous chameleons, just go back to the emotion of love. Connect back to it, into it. Alright? So, that is what I got for my chameleons. Now, my gorgeous triple tears, this is all that I have for you guys this week for this video series. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email box below and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description on this video and the email you can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous triple tears, I wish you guys all a very good week and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye.